been a resilient San Antonio team and I think Dan Hughes is as good a coach as you're going to find in the WNBA.
Masterful. And here's the person he had trusted all afternoon, Becky Hammond.
Now Young gets it. Now you do want to commit it, but can't do it. For the first time in franchise history, San Antonio is headed to the final. .35 in the game for Becky Hammond. Trying to win a title now in San Antonio. Just put him right on her back and carry him. And Sophia Young, a great second half after being 0 for 2 in the first half. A 4-point victory for the Silver Stars. Our fanhouse.com play of the game, Doris.
Well, who else would we choose here? Off a little stagger screen, you send two people to get her open. This was huge. A step-back three under tremendous pressure from Tamika Johnson, who I thought played as good a defense against Becky Hammond as you possibly could. Becky was just better than great defense.
The big three for L.A., Milton Jones, Parker, Leslie, not enough today. San Antonio throughout, the #1 seed in the West, 24 victories in the regular season, a franchise record. And now they're going to move on to play for a WNBA title. And the Sparks get on the plane and go back to L.A. Come back to the trophy presentation here in the AT&T Center. Stay with us. For the second straight day, San Antonio able to hang around, and finally win it in the end. Yesterday, dramatically on a last-second buzzer beater by Sophia Young. But today, playing smart basketball down the stretch. Dan Hughes calling the shots. Becky Hammond, Sophia Young getting it done on the floor.
You know, all season long, there have been many games where San Antonio has had to come back, including one in a 2-minute stretch where they came from 8 or 10 back. And Dan Hughes said this team never believes it's out of a game regardless of time and score. It felt a couple times like this group was beaten today.
You're right.
And they mustered their strength and their chemistry and all the things that have gotten them to this point and used it to propel them to the franchise's first finals. They've been the best team in the WNBA all season long and came up in the biggest moments.
Didn't you get the sense yesterday when the shot went in that it was somehow destiny to move on to the final? When that happens, it's just unbelievable. So they wrap it up, a 4-point win as we send it over now to Heather Cox.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time. We gonna celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you.
Okay, everybody. We say expect great in the WNBA. We mean great, don't we? What a great championship game. Let's all congratulate, if you will, the Los Angeles Sparks, their tremendous ownership. Carla Christopherson, Kathy Goodman, their GM, of course, Penny Toller, and Coach Michael Cooper. They have given us thrills all year in the Western Conference and in the WNBA. So thanks to the Los Angeles Sparks. And now, under the great ownership of Peter Holt, the leadership of Russell Warren and Rick Pitch, Coach Dan Hughes, for the first time in the history of the franchise of the San Antonio Silver Stars, you will be going to the finals because you are the WNBA Western Conference champions.
Coach Hughes, congratulations on a phenomenal series, advancing to the WNBA Finals for the first time in franchise history. What does this mean about what you've been able to do here in this city?
Well, you know, a couple of thoughts. One, we got to give LA a lot of credit. I thought they were a phenomenal series. I thought they played extremely well. But above all, the combination of the heart of these people behind me and the spirit of those people sitting in the seats, we're going to play some more basketball.
This team was as resilient as it gets, down, backs against the wall, not only today, but also in Game 2 until Sophia Young made the shot of the series. How have you been able to teach this team so much resilience and to never give up?
Well, the theme of this basketball team is a lot of selflessness, you know, and Sophia made that play, and it gave us another day. But the beauty and the magic of this team is the way they play together and the chemistry they create, and the support that we've gathered from these fine people here. So we're just ready to play more basketball and get it going.
Coach, congratulations. And somebody that I know all of you want to hear from, Becky Hammond. An incredible performance today. Congratulations on the win. We talked about that last second shot from Sophia Young. Tell me how that helped you guys, how you built on that emotion from Game 2 to come into Game 3 and capture this series.
Well, first of all, this whole team wants to give glory to God, first and foremost. Because he answered some prayers yesterday. He answered some prayers, and he's just so faithful. And, you know, we had a lot of momentum. Sophia is an unbelievable player, MVP. She's the MVP. She played the best from start to finish. She pulled us out, and she gave us a chance to be here today. And this whole team, I mean, we got so much love for each other and for you all. And we're going on, baby. We're not done.
Becky, if you had asked anybody in the basketball world before this series started, how do you beat the Los Angeles Sparks, they would all tell you, you've got to shut down the big three. Well, today, you guys shut down, or really slowed down, Candace Parker and Lisa Leslie. How'd you guys do it?
Well, they're unbelievable players, but we have some pretty great players, too. And it just took a tremendous defensive effort, team defense, not only great individual defense by Erin Busher and Sophia Young and Ann and Ruth, everybody that took turns on her. And it takes a whole team to stop a player like her. And, you know, we just wanted to make adjustments. We knew there's a lot to learn from our first round into our second round, and that's the evolvement of this team, is that we just take it, we learn, and we always, always believe.
And you certainly never gave up. Congratulations to Becky Hammond, the San Antonio Silver Stars, going to the WNBA Finals for the first time in franchise history.
All right, Heather, don't know who they're going to play yet. Game 3, don't forget, back east tomorrow night on ESPN2 between New York and Detroit. But Doris, San Antonio wrapping up a 76-72 win this afternoon. Pretty impressive.
Impressive, tough-minded win on their home floor.
So San Antonio, we're coming back here to the AT&T Center for the finals. Coming up next, NHRA Drag Racing. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. For Doris Burke, Heather Cox, I'm Terry Gannon. So long, everybody, from San Antonio.
This telecast is available on ESPN2.